Do you attribute a lot of your success? I mean, the pandemic had to have, I mean, obviously, all, sad to all the people who died, but as far as your career, it's taken off, right? Do you think the pandemic helped?
Who's to know how it would have gone another way, right? Because I had a lot going on right before things shut down too. But I don't dwell on all that. Like, I just keep going.
Yep.
The Z train keeps charging forward.
That is.
Whatever
ZTV
happens.
Train.
So it was, it was fine.
That's
like
good.
we keep adapting to whatever life throws our way.
So, what gives you more joy? Is it the love of the crowd live, or is it the likes or the comments on the digital? Like what?
Look, the live show is its own thing, right? You like experiencing it, but the digital thrill is real too.
Okay.
And I've realized that. Like, I do a lot of Zoom shows. You can feel the energy even through the wires. When something's going well, you feel it, and when it's just dying, you know it's dying. And now on TikTok, Instagram, like the reels and videos, you can feel the energy. Like this roti video, that's like 11 seconds is nothing, but the amount of conversation it's generated, it's exciting for me to watch.
Totally. And more people are going to see it than obviously a room where there's 200 or even 1,000 people.
Of course, and none of it was really like deeply thought of. It's so badly produced too.
But those are the best because they're authentic, they're real.
Completely, it's a real moment, and it's like actually thousands of people came out and said, I really wish I knew how to make it. I'm actually working on a roti tutorial now.
See, that's great. That's
so
smart.
It's exciting in a different way and unexpected. I never expected it. I think Instagram doesn't do a great job of it. TikTok manages its comment section superbly. So it's actually, the TikTok experience is as if Insta and Twitter got married.
Oh, interesting.
Because you know how people get passionate on Twitter? You see that passion in TikTok comments. You just don't see it on Instagram.
Why is that?
Because the way visually it's laid out. If you see how reels progress, the comments are buried. You barely see them. Whereas on TikTok, they're very prominent. So people see, and then they want to get involved. At least that's my experience.
No, that's
and
really
it's
smart.
very exciting because literally I'll refresh my phone and it's 1,000 new comments. 1,000 people commented.
That's
you know what
incredible.
I mean? Like
yeah.
that's a reach that like I don't know when in a live show. In a live show, the best you can hope for is an applause break or a laugh.
Yeah.
Here, they're like giving you real-time feedback. Like that helps me develop the next version. Because a lot of that stuff then goes into my stand-up act. When I know that a vibe is resonating that hard, then I'll take it and write a joke around it because I know it's going to work.
See, this is a good marriage then, Twitter and Instagram for the TikTok comments. Because what you're saying is funny, like you can perform live in a Zoom, and that's still live, you can feel it, and you get comments like you would online, but that marriage is actually crappy.
Yeah.
Because it's actually the worst of both worlds. Because you're getting these crappy comments and the live experience. And the other thing what I noticed with performing on Zoom shows is you can never look them in the eye.
Yeah.
Right? You're looking into the camera, and then when you want to look down, you can see them, but you can never have that eye-to-eye connection. Like in a crowd, you can be like, this guy knows what I'm talking about, whatever, all this kind of stuff, where you can actually speak to the audience to get that kind of feedback.
Yeah.
And you speak to the audience in your shows, right? Live.
Yeah, a little bit. Not a lot. I don't, because I have a lot of jokes.
Yeah, it's like don't give them that. Yeah, they paid to see you.
Yeah, I mean it's a philosophy. There's some people who are masterful at crowd work. That's their thing. I love writing the jokes. That's my thing. So I try not to do too much crowd work. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm very excited to try the next show.
Sure.
But I do, of course. You have to bring the audience in.
Yeah, you want to be in the room.
Yeah, of
sure.
course.
How long are your shows, or what's an ideal length of show for you live?
I would say 45 minutes if I'm headlining, 45, and like one opener would be perfect.
Opener like 10, 15 minutes?
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I find that people's attention spans are...
how long is it?
It's... I think 2-3 years ago, 90 minutes was an ideal comedy show.
And that would be for you and an opener,
or multiple people. However you want to cut it, 90 minutes and people want to be out.
I agree.
You've been served your drinks, you've had whatever, and I personally find that in today's generation, the threshold is a little bit lower. I think it's closer to 60-70 minutes, to be really honest.
Yeah,
now,
please be honest.
From a club point of view, can you do that? I'm not sure, because there are all these other logistics involved.
Yeah, they got to get the food served and the waiters, and they got to cut the staff. And
exactly. There's a whole process.
The comedian is practically incidental at a comedy club.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way the money is actually made. The real money is the food and the envelope.
Exactly. But if I had my choice, I would have a 60-70 minute show, but you know.
When I do my solo shows, that's how long they are.
Right.
I find that the ideal. I know with stand up, 52 minutes for me for whatever reason. It's 52 is where I can feel the lag, and then it's my skill then to get them to 60, 65. But they will give me 52 like nothing. But then it's like, okay, for me to get to that, I have to earn that last 17 minutes. And it better be fire, because otherwise they're going to start checking.
They're tired. And I've seen it happen with Seinfeld, Jim Gaffigan. Like after like 40, 45, they're starting to like, okay, we get it, you're really funny.
We got it.
You know,
How
but
much
like,
can they laugh?
but like I haven't checked my Twitter and you know.
I gotta leave another comment on Zarna's video. I gotta see if her mother-in-law is still alive. That's what I gotta figure out at this point. You have how many kids?
So many, I've lost track.
You lost track of your children?
Why is it only the guys can say I don't know? Like I don't know either.
Well, there's a fundamental reason why they may not know. That's not a good thing.
I have lost track. If you're Indian enough, you know. You're like, wait, I was in the hospital 2016, 2012. Like
it's just like elections.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go. No, but I do have 3 kids, 2 boys. Woo-hoo.
2 boys, okay.
Yeah, the oldest one is important. Come on, you know that.
That's the one who makes you a parent.
Exactly. Like I have a girl, but whatever about her. We don't need to talk about it.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. What does she have to do to gain your approval?
I mean, at this point, it's a lost cause.
It is.
Although in America,
she can transition.
Yes, she can transition. So and you know what? In this business, that's an asset.
That's true.
You know, when it could happen. Let's just say, no spoilers, but we might go down that road.
Inshallah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, no one's gay yet? Like, what?
Yeah, it's just, you just have 3 straight kids.
Yeah, right now, so far.
Yeah.
But like everything is on the table. That's all I'm going to say.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I like how you worked that in.
Yeah.
With the bindi.
Including the bindi, which is a PR thing, just so you know.
It's a PR, not a PR, but a PR.
Yeah, no PR, okay? PR costs money.
It does cost money. That's what I hear. That's what they keep telling me. You gotta pay for it.
I know. My husband's like, oh, what should I get you? I'm so sorry. I go, no, don't be sorry. Venmo me. Venmo me the depth of your feelings.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah.
There should be a penance, like Catholics do. Like how many Our Fathers and Hail Marys, but you could just, some rupees would be nice.
Exactly. Forgot my birthday, no problem. This is the price.
That's a good.
And then I don't even mind. See, it takes the pressure off for both of us.
It's a win-win.
Exactly.
If he remembers, you're almost upset.
And my son, I'm sure, like you see, like he's born and raised here. It's a lot of like, oh, I don't like Indian girls. I'm like, why? Why not? I don't understand this. He'll be like, I like blonde girls. I'm like, so? We get a nice Indian girl and we let her dye her hair.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
I pay for it.
East Asians do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't we do it?
And I'll pay for it too. Like, I'm that generous.
Yeah.
And
just to keep it in the family, yeah, why not?
He's like, oh, you don't understand. I'm like, I understand everything fully well. You don't need to be liking anybody right now.
How old is he?
He's 15.
Yeah, that's early.
He comes to the clubs with me, right? So he's exposed to a lot. He's my tech guy.
Now, does he cut up your videos?
He does everything.
Okay, so
he launched my TikTok account. He runs it. He comes with me to every show because also COVID helped,
Okay, so how did we get here? So were you starting to do stand-up and then your son goes, oh, what, these things would kill on TikTok if you made them shorter? Or did you start out to be a digital comedian
no,
and then you got
I was doing regular stand-up and then the world closed down. And I was really upset. I was like, oh my God, Ganesh is really against me.
Yeah.
Like, already I started so late in life.
Yeah.
Now just barely got started,
well, if you wouldn't call him fat all the time.
Well, there you go. See,
you're lucky he doesn't do the dance.
Watching.
Imagine how the world would shake. His dad does it.
Okay, remember he said that.
Hey, I'm down with Shivji.
My BJP friends, remember he said that.
I opened for Modi when he came to San Francisco, so I always have that street cred. And I made the I Am Indian
So then maybe you can get away with it. Yeah.
I'm infallible.
Yeah. Also, you're a man, so like that.
I'm a man, and also I'm not. I mean, I have no success. So what am I going to be canceled from? So this is a big. I'm building another studio.
Aren't we all trying to get cancelled?
That's the plan. Who cares? What are we canceled from? I would like to know.
Yeah,
what difference
exactly.
does it make?
I get you.
So Ganesh is you upset him. He.
It took so much to get started. So much to get my first show at Caroline, to sell the thing out, to create the publicity, everything that goes into doing it is not easy. And then boom, 2 weeks after my Caroline's headlining show, everything shut down. I had and I produce all my shows from the very beginning. I did 2 open mics and went straight into producing shows because I couldn't figure out how to make money.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't for a long time.
Well, I was like, I can't be bringing 200 people out and I don't get paid.
What do you do otherwise in real life? Like, what was your job before this?
I'm a volunteer for life. I was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
So I practiced law
so
for many years. Yes.
What kind of law?
Litigation.
Oh wow. Okay. So you're scary.
Yeah. Well, I try. No one's scared of me. That's the other thing. In my TikToks, I'm like with a butcher knife threatening my kids, and they're like, that's so funny.
You're funny. You're lucky.
No, but I'm like,
it's hard to be scary and funny.
Trying to scare them. Like I was telling Brinda, my manager, I was like, let's write a scary, funny movie where I'm like murdering my mother-in-law for TikTok. You know, like go down all these weird paths. But no one's scared. She also said, that's so funny. I'm like, no, I'm for real.
Like you want to do a real dark,
people do really weird, edgy stuff to like get famous on TikTok.
Like murder their mother-in-law.
Like threaten and then they'll be like, hide the person. Is he a kidnapper? There's all kinds of crazy stuff. I was like, why aren't this happening with my mother-in-law?
Yeah, she's still around.
She just comes and sits and I'm cooking for her. Like what? Put her to work.
Yeah, I know. You may as well. If she's going to be around, then you may as well use her.
She's like gonna be around. Trust me, bro. I'll tell you the biggest difference.
Yeah.
An Indian person born and raised in India embraces sacrifice. It's a part of life.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give something up to get something.
Sure.
In America, in general, not just with the AB series or Indian people, sacrifice is a bad word.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do everything at the same time. Why can't you eat and lose weight? Why can't you be a mother and work? Why can't you, sacrifice is offensive to America. It's an offensive concept. It's saying, no, you fight it.
What do you
And
think
when
about...
I say you, I mean culturally we in America fight it. Whereas in India, they're like, yeah, I have to leave her. No, she has to leave. I have to make my life.
That's true, but what about the people who... I agree culturally, that's a very insightful observation, but what do you think about the people like my friends who have had to sacrifice short-term pain for long-term gain? They have like studied, they've worked hard, they've busted their asses, they did all that stuff. They did sacrifice their social life. They didn't go out to the club. They stayed.
But then they complain about it. See, that's the thing. The Indians are like, okay, we sacrifice.
See, I don't think my
there is no other way to live.
I don't think my
like if you you are friends with the Hassan Minhaj.
Yeah.
How much he whines in his comedy? We will not get into it, but like my mummy left me.
No, let's get into it.
She didn't leave him to go surfing in Hawaii.
Right.
She went to India. She had to finish her education.
I'm trying to imagine his mom surfing in Hawaii, but yeah, that would be.
Well, you know what I mean? Like half of his homecoming the
homecoming
special is his parents did this, and I get it. He's exaggerating all of that. I get it, but it's somewhere in the root of his. Oh, I didn't know I had a sister. Okay, we forget. We do forget. The Indian auntie. I told you I forget myself how many kids I have. Like I'm alone. I have nothing. You're trying to keep him alive because in America, like you have to also.
Yeah. Yeah, you get in trouble here.
Even the girls, like you gotta keep him alive. You gotta keep. Like it's a lot for a person.
Or transition them.
So it's. An Indian person from India is not complaining about that. That's not to say they're not complaining. They're not complaining about that.
What do they complain about?
They complain about the kids. How much more do they want? We gave them everything. He has a room. I never had my own.
But isn't that what isn't every generation, that's the point? Like I want Naveen to, but I don't want my kid to have the best of everything. This is a big thing with me. They're like, oh, I want my kid to have the best. I'm like, no, not necessarily. Good enough's good enough. Like he can go to public school.
So your good enough is based on the threshold that you grew up with.
Yeah, I want it to be better than what I had.
Think of what good enough was for us. So the threshold is here. Like how many times my kids will be like,
but it's a question of what you can provide. If you're making that kind of money, it's what you can provide versus like, I can't. So there are people who, like I went to a friend's wedding, they were not well-to-do. So they had paper napkins and paper plates. We weren't like, what the hell is this? Like, that's all they can afford. So then you're happy with it. You go to some of these bastards, they have so much money and they throw the same kind of party and you're like, yeah, I'm like, screw this is bullshit. You should give me better than this.
I'm the paper plate party, even if I have money.
Yeah, you should give me better. I want the good china. I want the good silverware. That's what I want.
This is the thing. I'm like, yeah, I have the money, but I don't want to spend it. Not spending it on your sorry ass to my kids. I'm like, what have you done? Nothing. Go sit down.
But they're kids. They're not adults yet. Okay. Like whatever mistakes my kid makes, that's on me, because I'm the adult.
How much responsibility you bichara don't, when you have this kid grows up, you're going to be like, you know what, this is
on tape. This is on tape. Yeah,
this is going to be like, it's on you.
Yeah.
You watch. I'll come back for this show in 2 years. You're going to be like, you threw up on that woman in the airplane?
Yeah.
It's on you.
It's on me. Well, it's literally on her.
Yeah, it's on her.
Now we could agree. I love this. Zarna, you're incredible. I love the jokes, the sparring. It's incredible. I want to thank Zarna for appearing on What Do You Bring to the Table. She's modeling the. Don't do that yet. They haven't paid for sponsorship. Yes. So yeah, that we can.
I have won. Let's agree on that. I won.
Well, I never admit a loss.
Okay,
even if I really
pull this contract. We're not letting this air.
It doesn't work like that. Zarna, where can they find you? They already know, but where can they find you?
At Zarna Garg on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Did I mention at Zarna Garg?
Thanks everybody for joining us on this episode of What Do You Bring to the Table? I've been your host, Rajiv, and I still am.